The one that I wrote.
Right. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I never say that. I'm saying it now.
I need to pause you. This tea is actually really good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Basically, Megan has tried my, what's it, aftermint tea? Puka, not Puka, no.
Puka. It's Nick's tea.
Do you know what I keep tasting in my mouth now?
Yeah.
That chewing gum from, not even chewing gum, from Lush. Basically, today we were in Lush and they were like, we have these toothpaste tabs and you put them in your mouth and you brush your teeth, and I just swallowed it. Chewed it and
She
swallowed
just put like toothpaste in her mouth and ate it like a mint. I was like, what are you doing? It smelled good though.
Yeah, my breath was like on point after, like, just in case anyone was wondering. Basically, assumptions, because okay, let's go back to how we started to talk.
Okay, so I think I came across your Instagram.
You followed me.
I followed her.
But the day, like, before Megan followed me, I had read an article with her in the newspaper about her journey.
It's fate.
It was so, and I thought she had like seen that I had like read her things. She was like, what the hell, this stalker has been reading my thing. I'm going to follow her and check
It's like, I get a notification every time somebody reads the article.
She's on to everyone.
No, that was funny. And then we were just talking and I was in Germany and then you were obviously here. And then, yeah, we finally met last week in Galway.
Yeah, but we've been talking online since then. Like, we did video calls. Like, I knew she
it
wasn't
wasn't
like
catfish. It wasn't this weird catfish like, oh,
yeah, and then for like Eating Disorder Awareness Week, Megan was on TV on Ireland AM and like...
So you saw my face and you knew I was real.
Yeah, but like that's kind of our common... That was kind of how we started to speak because we both had a history of an eating disorder. So it was really nice to meet someone who's kind of also in recovery and like supporting other people, and it was really nice to kind of connect in that way.
So Emma was like, we have to write down our assumptions of like what we thought about each other before we met. So I hope you're not offended.
Okay, so who's going for... I think, should we do one on one? No. Should we do... I read out all of them, or you and you?
No. One and then one and one and then one.
But then it's like, I know all the rest of them.
You just need to peek at a time.
So Megan's one first, that's not a bad one. She said, I thought I was older, she thought I was at least 20. And to be honest, I get that so much.
Yeah.
Like, everyone in my course this year thought I was 23. And like, I kind of wanted to go along with it, but I knew they'd find out, so...
And even then when I met you, like you told me then you were 19 when I talked to you, but then when I met you even last week in Galway, I was like, oh, you're 20, and you're like, no. Because I don't know, you have that older like aura and just more like, I don't know, you're just more like grounded and like you know yourself more than a lot of younger people would.
So yeah, it hasn't changed. It hasn't, like, if you didn't know my age, you would still think that.
Yeah, like I feel like age is such a weird thing because it's like you can be friends with people if you have the similar
vibe.
Yeah, then you get along with them.
Yeah. Okay, you go first. Cover the rest of them.
Don't worry. A quiet confidence.
Yes. Okay, so when I first FaceTimed Megan, I thought you were like, you know, like I knew you were confident, but I felt like it was, how do I explain it? You know, but they're holding back a bit, but you know they're confident in what they're saying, but it's like a way about it. It's like you're not like in my face about it, but I could feel like you knew your shit, and like when you knew what you were doing, you knew what you were doing, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I think you shine in your interests.
Yeah, I get you.
It's really hard to explain. It's just, it's not a confidence that's like, boom, I'm the best. It's
like well,
I'm proud of myself and I work it. Yeah.
Well, yours are all gonna be really nice, and mine are like, boom.
Pretty animal. That's not really false though.
No?
Like, I think you see me today, like how giddy I would get if you stayed there all night. I would have been a party animal. I don't drink, so like now I'm not gonna say forever because like I don't do.
We're playing Operation, and she's like, oh, it buzzed.
So you thought, like, when you say party animal, did you think I drank a lot and stuff?
I don't know. I just got the vibe that you went out a lot or whatever.
If you'd seen me in 2017, oh my god, what's this one? No.
The countryside with cows.
Okay, so
I love the with cows at the end, like just cows like, are my family. No,
I think it was like your accent. I think when I video called, just your accent, and I was like, she definitely lives in like this like little farm, like, and I just thought you had cows at your back garden.
I do live in I live in the town in the country, if you get me.
Yeah.
So like my county is the country, and there's cows in my county, but I live in the town.
Voices, I assume they live with cows, and
it's not even like your accent, but it's like the words you use.
Oh no! Like a university degree.
Yeah, I thought you were older. I thought you finished university and had like this degree in like I don't know, something.
Well, actually no, I don't. I don't have a degree. I have 2 PLCs done. It's a university of life experience.
Exactly.
Of Emma.
Most important.
Yeah.
Kind of a goth. First I read that as ghost. I was like, what?
No, I just could like. Do you know like you were a secret goth or you had been a goth?
I had been when I was like 13.
Yeah, I know these people.
I feel like I went through too many phases that I had that
When you
phase.
said it today with all the coloured hair, I was like, definitely had a goth phase. Yeah, I was right.
I hope not. I'm not wearing black, so. Even for me, I didn't even like. I feel like I just looked like one because at one stage I had really black hair and I used to wear like really black eyeliner. But I didn't think the way that a goth. I don't know what what even is a goth.
But we need to Google this shit. Wrote down smoker, inverted commas, weed. Yes.
Not like I wouldn't think that you were a smoker of like cigarettes, but just that kind of like hippie dippy kind of like.
It's so funny. Every person I tried weed like 3 times in my life, and I'm on meds, and they didn't go together. I was just sleeping. Yeah, I hate the smell of it.
Today we went into this reggae shop like downstairs in the basement. We walked in and we were like, oh.
It was such a small shop. It was so weird. I think this guy was just smoking weed in there. Like it was like a step in. You're in the shop. I was just in his bedroom. Like, it was weird. I thought he had like incense. And I was like, what's this smell? And then it was like weed.
Don't go there. But the Canadians call it
pot. Oh, you mean pot?
I'm vegan, but I say I am because I say I'm not, and somebody gives me something that's not vegan, I'll have to be like, can't eat this, and they're like, why? And I'm like, because I don't eat blah blah, and they're like, you're vegan, so I'm like, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm preachy. No,
you're not. And like, I think when you said it on the video call, I got really, like, because I was fully vegan for a while, and now I'm not, because I like, because of my past, it doesn't suit my mind.
Veganism is the thing within like eating disorder recovery that's very like, you have to be careful if you're going to be vegan and recovering from an eating disorder.
So like, I think you need to really monitor your own state. You're not a preachy vegan. Today in town now, I don't know if I should mention it.
People are very like in your face, like this is this and this and this, and it's like that's what happens if you're that extreme. The people are going to go against that. So just if you want to be vegan, be vegan.
Really rich.
Yeah, like yourself. I just thought that you had this like, because I thought you had this like university degree and like I don't even lived on your own and like you're really rich and I don't know why.
Oh, it's like middle class, like when everyone is just like chilling. Not privileged, but like we're not very rich, like you know,
But no, I thought like just you yourself were like this different person, like had like even like a full-time job or like, do you know what I mean? I didn't know, but now I'm like, okay.
You're like, she's just a little dweeb who does nothing all day.
Likes to drink a lot. Okay, so I feel like we both had that kind of, I mean, sometimes I do, but now I'm like, I was saying earlier, like wine is my thing.
Like a few stories a while ago and you were like out on nights out and I was like, oh, she's a hardcore party pooper. Party, like, trooper.
I mean, I do like to party. Like
even maybe to the point of like coke and stuff. I just
no.
No, like I know. But like you always just, when you see these people in pictures, like, you know those pictures that look really, girls would be like, or like mental with those views.
Yeah, I thought like because I thought that you were like fully vegan, and I thought if I said like, because I know I am vegan, but if I wasn't vegan and I told you that you'd be like, huh.
So tell me.
I don't know. I guess that like I thought that you were so like an advocate for like mental health and this and that if anybody thought anything different that you'd be more like, you'd be judgy of like what they're saying. Like I see you now, you're so much more like humble and just like accepting of people, so. Because a lot of people who are like that, who are very like active on social media or like have this following of like, or even like are advocates for anything, they can be very like, you know, like bloggers and all this, they can put other people down.
Yes.
So it's just that like, I generalised that whole group, but like, it is true that a lot of people on social media are like, they have a certain way of thinking, and if people don't believe
their way,
then they're very like.
No, I'm accepting of everyone, but I don't like if anything goes above the line, the boundary. I will tell you.
I'm joking. No, you're not. I thought we had not a lot in common. Yeah, I was kind of thinking like, oh, if we meet, like, would it be awkward, like what we talk about? But then I feel like it was some like
natural.
Yeah.
You don't know the person.
Yeah,
really.
Exactly.
So it's like,
and like we both like we're from different sides of the country, and we both have different like education. We both had like different families, different like friend groups, and it's kind of like.
And like I think with friends, you don't have to have everything in common.
No.
But like it's just like a common love for life, and like just a time to share with people, and like honestly, I feel like we have more in common than I thought.
Yeah. Now, for sure.
So that was like a wrong assumption. Strict with eating healthy. Ooh.
You're very like health guru and like.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, like I hope you're not like so like looking down on people that would eat like junk food or like processed whatever. But now
was that like because of my social media foods like that I put up?
No, I think it was more because of like where you were at in like recovery and like what you were like, and I was like, a lot of people that are like that would be very clean eating. Yeah, and then I was like, oh no, I hope that's not like, I hope you're not stuck in your like rigid black and white ways. And then I was like, oh no, you're very like
free.
Yeah.
I suppose I did go through a stage of like clean eating or orthorexia in my recovery, and then I had to do that to like then unlatch that, because that's not a way to live in my opinion for life. Clean eating is such a bullshit thing that it doesn't, like, it shouldn't exist, and it's not a healthy thing to live by in my opinion. But yeah, no, I honestly eat such a balanced diet, and like I used to, like we did like the two of us today, we had like obviously like fruit, we had veg and like hummus and all this like vegan natural blah blah, but then we also had cookies and fries and a mixture. Like I just had these natural like
a mixture of like balance and like what your body needs is what it craves, and then eat that.
You need to really find the people that you think are professional, look at their research, what are they saying and why are they saying it? Have they studied it? Do they have research to back it? If they're just saying it from their own opinion, don't take it on as yours, because just because it works for them, they might not even be doing it. And like I fell into all that, oh, she's only eating that, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, clean eating.
Or even those like what I eat in a day, some people upload those videos. Like some people will eat a lot more than other people in a day. Some people will eat loads one day and like not as much the next. Like, don't copy what people eat in a day. Like, don't like, you can get inspiration like, oh, maybe I'll try to have like porridge for breakfast, but like don't copy their portion size and their like, don't do that, because that's really unhealthy.
You're individual and your body's needs are so different. Me and Megan's body's needs are so different. I would never compare my food to Megan. We'll never post the times that they have junk food or a bar, because it's like, oh, I couldn't put that on my phone.
Because they'll make a big healthy colourful looking breakfast and they'll upload that, but then if the next day they eat a chocolate bar, they're not going to be like, now for Instagram, because I've
never seen one of them with dairy milk in their house. Or not these healthy cookies, like just a cookie. So don't believe everything you see.
Eat it.
Food is for life.
I thought you were really caring. True.
Ah. Yeah, I could just tell you had like quite an empathy, and like I really value the art of communication. So sometimes when you meet people and like even online or on the phone, they don't really listen to what you're saying. They just want to get their point out, and they'll just override you and don't really like, they don't even like acknowledge what you just said. But like the minute
and then they start talking over,
and you're like, okay, they don't care. But like Megan, the minute I spoke to her, she really wanted to like listen to me attentively and like would wait for me to reply, and like that means a lot to me.
Communication is a two-way process. It's like a lot of people don't get that, and they think, yeah, my time to talk, and they'll just, and it's like, okay, but like, do you hear what I said?
Knows lots of people.
You like the networking thing. I thought you had like this huge, like, maybe you still do and I don't know, but I thought you had like a huge network of friends here and then there and then there and then there, and like you knew like all these, like, I don't know what it was.
Lots of different friends for different places. Like I have childhood friends, I have college friends, I have old school friends. Lots of acquaintances, you could say.
Yeah.
So lots of people that I would walk by and be like, hey, what's up?
I think I have one last one. Really academic.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess actually a lot of people think that about me, that I am very academic. I think it's just because I'm like I don't like to study, but I do study because I'm anxious that I'll fail.
I think you're very smart though. Like I think you have a way of speaking that like someone would know that you're quite intelligent.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Worked hard for what you've got.
Okay.
Hopefully not at a cost to your health or anything, but like
no. Yeah. Like now, like I think when I was younger, I was a lot more like had to study all the time, like it was all or nothing. And now I'm more like, I'll do what I need and like I'll try my best, but like I'm not gonna overwork myself.
Good.
Like I'll pass my exams and I'll do fine, but like I don't need to be top of the class because I'm not naturally like that. So
just be like the class clown.
Exactly.
Or just don't go to school like me.
I am actually so pale.
I just went away for a week to Spain, so this is all Isle of Paradise vegan tan, by the way. I'll show you it after. Advocate. Ooh, for what? Like
mental health mostly, and kind of I think it's because that's how I found your account.
That's true, like cause I am. Oh, you found it because of that.
Yeah, I don't even know how. I wish I could like, go back in time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like came across it. Maybe I think you followed somebody I followed and you liked their photo. Oh, cool! This person looks cool, and I just followed you.
Yeah.
And then
you followed me all the way here.
Yeah, like now I'm in your house.
Don't get someone like Megan in your house. Like
no, don't.
No.
Important to like, if you have a passion for something or like you feel strongly about something, don't just like let it slide. Like if you want to do something about it, you have the power.
I think like you're here once, and I'm not gonna let. I like use my past to fuel passion for my future. It means that like I want to help others, I'll do that. But basically my headspace just came up, told me to go to sleep. Social media lover.
Yeah, I think that's probably because I found you on social media. But I thought you were like one of these ones who like had a Twitter and like this big Twitter following and like an Instagram and all this. And like you do obviously have like Instagram blah blah, but like you literally have like no social, you don't go on social media at the weekend. So like you're actually like the opposite of that. And I think you're really mindful too of like who you follow and like your base on Instagram and stuff, which is really good and really healthy.
I love to hate social media, but I also love it and I also hate it. So it's true, compound.
I mean, it is a blessing and a curse at once.
I love stories, and it's such an expression too. And like if I'm in a moment, I'm feeling something, I'm gonna post it. So then like it's just out there, and I know that I've said. If I have people who are engaged in like mental health and want to know more, I like to use my platform in a positive way. And as if I was 12, what account would I like to follow, and I try to use my account as that account.
And I think stories, like what you just said about a story, like it is really important, like your Instagram story, because like with a photo, like you're thinking about that. People think about it so long before they put it up, and like a lot of people are like editing and like, will I post it? When will I post it? Like this time I'll get the most likes and I get the most views, and it's so like, but a story, it's like it happens right there and you're uploading it, so it's kind of like that's how you really feel, and it's like how you're feeling at the moment, and it's not overly thought about.
They were not as bad as I
No,
thought.
I like, you're not sure she was a murderer.
Right, goodbye. It's actually 10 o'clock and I'm still awake. Could you imagine that? So, goodbye.
Thanks for my dancing.
Megan is not sleeping in my bed. Just so you know.
No, I have a spare. Goodbye.